Hey guys, what's up? So here we are with another video in English after a while, and first of all, please don't mind my messy room because yeah, it is always a mess, so please forgive me. But anyway, on this video I want to talk about an interesting fact that I have got to notice and realize when I started to read the news from abroad. So I have downloaded some app news from different countries, and I got to see what they say about other countries. I got to see what's going on in their countries. So it is a really big cultural exchange, and I really suggest that everybody should do that, because you can, yeah, it's really good when you see different point of views, and people from different countries, they think very differently in some ways, and yeah, everybody should do that. And it's really the facilities that technology and the internet bring us nowadays is really fascinating and amazing, because you can get to see all those information, and you don't even have to leave your home, you don't even have to leave your bed, for example. So that's awesome, I love that. And okay, but one thing that people have always been saying since long time ago is that the media lies, and the media shows what they want you to see, what they want you to believe in. So that's really crazy to think, because not long ago, when people didn't have access to the internet easily because it was expensive and everything, so what we had, if we wanted to get news, we had to go outside and buy a newspaper, buy a magazine, and then you had different options of magazines and newspapers. And if you didn't want to be spending your money on that, then you had the TV. And most of the people also didn't have cable TV to be watching, I don't know, Discovery Channel, Animal Planet, those kind of channels. But so they had the free channels available, so that was all they got. And most of those free channels are controlled, or at least influenced very much by the government, because yeah, you know, it's not good for you to be telling bad stuff about the government, because people might get a little rebellious, and that's not what they want. So most of the news, they kind of don't tell everything. They hide some details, or they try to make you believe that something is a different thing, you know. So now, thanks to the internet and technology, we can see like things as they are. You can get to see things as they really are, and not hearing by someone who told you that something is like this, you know. And this is a really strong weapon, because you can fight tyranny, you can fight corruption using the information. You know, knowledge frees the mind, and people are being free. So they're getting free from lies and bullshit, you know. That's really amazing. I'm so happy that it's happening in the world today. And you only knew about other countries because of what you've heard on TV. Yeah, so you were hearing about what life was like in Thailand, but nowadays you can get to see people from Thailand shooting videos and posting on YouTube and be like just sitting here as I am and saying, okay, so this is what life really is like in Thailand. And that's amazing, that's fascinating, because the government can be telling, oh, somewhere is like this, or this thing is happening in that region, but then you can check with people who actually live there, and you can be like, okay, no, that's a lie, that's not what's going on. So for example, I have experienced this because I was reading news from BBC and also plenty others that were speaking about the new former elected Brazilian president Jair Bolsonaro, and they were telling, I mean, okay, so first let me say that the media in Brazil was strongly against this president. Why? Because he's a murderer, he's like a fascist. No. It's because the media is controlled by the left. And these left people are sponsored by the left politicians. So they have power, they have pleasures, and of course they're gonna go against someone who is from the left. And so people on Brazilian media were saying a lot of bad things about this president during his campaign, that he was like homophobic and all sort of things, and they were trying to make people believe that. So they were telling this, oh no, he's doing this, he's gonna kill the black people, he's gonna kill the homosexuals, like spreading really crazy news, really crazy stuff. But people didn't buy that bullshit, because we have internet, we have information, we can get to see what people really say in different regions of Brazil. So people were like, well, is that true? Is that true what they are saying on the media? Okay, no, it's not. So we don't buy that. We didn't buy that. And the media from abroad bought this thing that the president was all of these characteristics, that he was going to do all this stuff. So I was reading in particular one text from BBC, and it was saying like, because Brazilian president is like this, and people in Brazil are telling this, and I'm like, no, people in Brazil are not saying that. You just heard from some really noisy left people, and then you put it up on the cover of the news for the people from your country to see that this is what's going on in Brazil, when it's not, So yeah, no, it was like, oh, the president sent troops to invade universities and to be burning documents and material, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Where are they getting this information? Because, oh my gosh, this is totally nonsense, and that's not what happened. Some people, maybe some police officers were sent because there were people disturbing. There are people from the left, like, who wants to block other students of studying. So that's what they do. They just invade the university, they lock stuff, and they say, no, you're not going to study here. And the students were going to be like, why? Because we are against this government. Okay, but can't you do that somewhere else? Because I want to study. But they have no respect for that. So then maybe you need police officers to be controlling these kind of situations. But yeah, it was absolutely bullshit. And that's what the media does. The media lies. The media, or maybe they don't lie like on purpose. For example, they can get the wrong information from where they're talking about. So that's what happened, and I was really surprised and shocked, like, oh my gosh, they're telling people in England that this is happening in Brazil. Are these people stupid or what? No way. So there are many Brazilians abroad, so we are everywhere you can find us. So for example, if you want to know about Brazil, just go to a Brazilian and, okay, not to just one, go to several Brazilians and see what most of them will tell you. So then you can have a clue of what's going on. So the international media lies. The international media spreads bullshit about Brazil because they get the wrong and incorrect information, and that's really, really terrifying, because that's not something good. I don't want people in Europe believing that there are bad things going on in here, that sort of bad things going on in here, when it's not. So most of the people are really excited for this new president, and the last government were really, really corrupted and dumb and stupid and just stealing people's money. And now we have people who are trying to do a difference, to make a difference, but this goes against those guys who were stealing, so they can't steal no more. And they're gonna be spreading bullshit, and some people are going to believe it and don't. Okay, so go to the source and check it all out. Okay, so this is what I had to say. And you only will be believing in lies if you are ignorant enough to not be looking for the correct information, because now it's very easy to get all types of information, so you don't have to believe in bullshit unless you're really lazy to go to the source and check it out. And that's what I had to say. Thanks for watching.